Put a finger up my butt. So, what's up, boys? How's it going?
What's good, fellas?
Yo,
Hi, guys.
Omar, what happened, bro? Looking at your phone over there. It looks all cracked up.
I'll tell you what, fellas. I experienced one of the pitfalls of modern technology, the AirPod.
The AirPod.
The AirPod. So How
did your AirPods crack your phone?
my AirPods cracked my phone.
That sounds crazy.
Now I know this is going to be a strange path. So basically, I went to get my car vacuumed, right?
Okay.
I had both my AirPods in, and I went to go get the car vacuumed, and you know how like there's like the shared vacuums where it goes from one parking space and then on like the right side and then the other one on the left.
Yeah.
So I'm going to park the car, and there's one of the vacuums on the parking space. It was the only parking space. Mm-hmm. So I get out of the car. There's another dude vacuuming his car to the left. And I get out of the car, and I move the vacuum. And the guy that was on the other side, I guess that was his vacuum, and I thought it was on my side. So I got out of the car fixing it. He was like, oh, shit, my bad, man.
Yeah.
So like it kind of made me look like a dick because I came out of the car like, get this fucking shit out of the way. You know what I mean?
This fucking vacuum.
Like from
out
his
the way.
perspective, he saw a guy just pull up and that was the vacuum. Like, oh, I must have left it on the floor. This guy just fucking grabbed it and like flung it out of the way. So I kind of felt, I didn't want him to think I was like, get this shit out of the way. You know, I didn't want to think I was one of those guys.
Yeah.
So I got out. I was like, oh shit. I was like, no, it's all right, man. I thought you were using the other one. I thought this was the one for this side. And he was like, he was like, it's all good, whatever. So then I got back in my car. I'm listening to music. I'm listening to a podcast. I park my car. I get out of the car. I start getting ready to vacuum. I'm reaching for my phone so that I can raise the volume because I know the vacuum is going to be loud. Mm-hmm. I start reaching for my phone. I can't fucking find it. And I'm looking everywhere. And I'm like, okay, the music is playing. This thing is in my fucking car. Where is this fucking phone?
Yeah.
So I get out of the car. I'm looking everywhere. I'm like reaching in every crack. Dude, literally like 5 minutes. 5 whole minutes. 300 seconds of looking for this phone in the heat. So I was like, dude.
Oh my God.
So I was like, where is this thing? It was driving me crazy. And I stopped for a second. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, what if it fell on the floor when I got out of the car to fix the fucking vacuum? So I put my car in park. Oh, it's already in park. I get out of the car. I look around the car. I look like where I came from the street. I'm like, I don't see it. I look under the fucking tire. This bitch is halfway under the car.
Oh my!
My car is parked on top of the phone as I'm looking at it. Half of it, it's at an angle. Half of it is under the fucking tire. The other half is in the air. And I'm like, bro, no. So I fucking get back in my car. I put it in drive. I delicately drive forward, drive over the rest of my phone. I put it in park again. I get out. I finished the job.
I can't.
I put it in reverse. I hit it again.
Oh my God. Bro.
And so I got out of my car and I fucking picked it up and this bitch was cracked like you would not believe. And that's why this half of it is more cracked than the other half. Because I guess when I put it in park, it must have cracked it a lot more.
So
because it was at that weird angle.
Are you telling me when you got out to fix the vacuum, it slid out of your pocket?
So yeah, the reason that the AirPods are at fault is because I had the AirPods in, so I couldn't hear. I wasn't expecting the guy to start talking to me.
Yeah.
So I must have stood up it must have been on my lap or something, and because I had the AirPods in, I didn't hear it fall. And the guy must have not noticed either, because he just went back to vacuuming his car. He didn't even look to see like, oh, this motherfucker doesn't even know. He didn't even look, so it must have just fallen. Neither of us noticed. I didn't notice for sure, and then just drove over it. And I was like, what are the odds?
So you started to move your car, then you drove over it.
Yeah, so like I hadn't parked just yet. I had got out of my car to move the vacuum thing before I parked.
Okay.
So when I did that, it must have fallen out of my pocket.
Okay, I got you.
And I coincidentally happened to drive right over the phone.
Dog, that's fucking scary.
I was so mad.
If an iPhone falls at a car wash, does anybody hear it?
Does anybody hear it?
Nobody does.
Siri.
It's like the what is that? Like the riddle, like the tree falls in the woods. Does anybody hear it?
Yeah.
No.
You think she's that's trees in the woods.
No one's hearing that shit.
Help. That would hurt so bad as a tree. You can't catch yourself at all.
You just fucking suffocated.
I couldn't fucking believe it though. Like and so I put a screen protector on it, so now it's smooth, but my poor phone.
You put a screen protector on after.
Listen,
That's funny.
I Googled it just to make sure that when I take the screen protector off that the pieces of the screen wouldn't come off. People said it would be fine. Reddit said it would be okay.
The good people, the experts of Reddit.
And let me let you guys in on a pro tip. If you have a cracked phone screen, put a screen protector on it. It's so smooth now.
Just put a screen protector on from the beginning.
Well, no. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
And then you can take it to Best Buy and get a new one anytime that hole cracks a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, in hindsight's 2020. I wish I would have had a fucking screen protector on it.
I'm not gonna lie.
But it's too late for that.
I don't think a screen protector would have protected it from a car.
Yeah.
Now that's a good question.
Scenario.
I wonder if it would have.
It's like 2,000 plus pounds, bro.
Didn't you just have an outer box story? What's
an outer box?
Am I tripping? Someone had an outer box and they dropped the fuck out of their phone and it was fine.
I don't have an
I-
OtterBox.
I must be thinking
I know.
of somebody else.
I used to have one of those like super OtterBoxes that was like complete, like a shell. Like it
Yeah.
protected the screen as well as all the buttons and stuff too.
Yeah, one of those
I
U.S. Marine ones.
Yeah, I would fucking fling my phone around like a fucking crazy person.
That's just too much like protection.
I loved it though, because
It's a weapon.
Because I'm
it's a
I'm not,
frisbee.
It's a brick, dude.
I'm not like delicate with my things. Like I think I really use my shit, and I'm not good at like taking care of things.
Yeah.
So I feel like when I have things that are like durable, I really like it.
Okay.
That's why I used the shit out of that case, and then by the time it came to like turn in my phone to get a new phone, do you know how they do like, the turn it in programs, and you can give them your old iPhone, they give you a bunch of money for presumably a new one.
Low
Yeah.
key, they give you a good amount.
My phone was in perfect condition,
Wow.
and it was like super old. It was like a 4 or 5 year old phone. and it
How
was in
much
perfect
is an
condition.
OtterBox?
like $40, $50,
Yeah, they're
right?
expensive. That's $50 is probably like on the lower end.
But they feel like shit in the hand, dude. They
Bro,
feel
and
like
Yeah,
taking
they're-
it out of your
and they're-
pocket,
and they're
it's so
clunky.
much work.
that is one thing that's one thing I hate
Yeah.
about this phone. This like silicone feel. I hate when it sticks to my pockets when I'm trying
I
to
don't like that either.
pull the phone out.
Yeah.
It's clunky too.
Yeah.
Like, having the OtterBox, like I think I have an
Oh
OtterBox on my shit right now.
God.
It's clunky on your phone, but honestly, you need it, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I guess outer boxes are the ones that have the screen too, right, on the front.
No.
Like,
it can
not a
have
screen
different things. Like,
protector,
this
but
is an
like
OtterBox. So there's different types of OtterBox cases.
Oh, that's okay. That's not a bad one.
See, that's
Yeah.
minimal. See,
This
I
was
like
thinking
that
about
one.
the ones that
minimal. It's
look
just
like
black and just it's
a whole
nothing crazy.
fucking turtle shell on the
Yeah.
side. That's what I'm thinking about.
Y'all
how my
remember the
shit
old
used to
ones,
be.
right?
Yeah, my shit used to be the turtle shell. Like you could throw it off a mountain and go pick that bitch up and it'd be okay.
They look like military walkie-talkies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. I used to
Those
have
look
that one.
huge.
My
Yeah,
shit,
dude.
my shit was yellow and it fucking had like gray like undertones and shit.
Fucking outer boxes, man.
Dude, that was
Fucking
a wild
iPhones,
time.
dude. These bitches look so cool without anything. Like butt
Yeah.
naked, an iPhone is gorgeous.
Oh yeah, they're such
gorgeous.
a cool. It's almost like an accessory. It's
like a
butt
woman.
naked.
like
It's
a
good,
woman.
butt naked.
A nice
Yeah.
butt naked. iPhone.
But that's it. But that's what they want. They want you to have that whole butt naked so you can bust it up and buy a new one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's why they put all the cool reflective designs on the back and shit. 'Cause
You
they
know?
want you to
Yeah.
be able to. They want you to have it off. They want you to have that.
They
I,
want
iPhone
you to
never
have it
realized they don't make cases. Apple
Their own-
themselves, they don't
no,
make
they
cases.
have the charging case.
They have the but not like a regular
That's
safety
true,
case.
Gio. Why don't they have cases?
They
That's
do,
strange.
Gio, but they're not cases. They're more like skins.
But they have
They're mo-
other brands that make, because I think if you go to the stores they have like outer boxes and stuff like that. I don't think they have
Yeah. Oh, you talking like an Apple branded case?
Yeah, why don't they have an
I don't
Apple
think-
case?
Sometimes the juice isn't worth the squeeze. Because the way they see it is
Man,
like
they're missing out.
they're a technology company.
I would
so it's
imagine
like-
the juice is plenty worth the squeeze because the squeeze for a phone case that can't be expensive, right? To make.
Yeah,
Well,
they don't make
They
them.
just have to make a cool design that everyone wants.
sometimes it's about like effort too, right? Like, do they want to put the effort into like arranging that supply chain, getting that together, putting it on sale,
Yeah.
having people do the research for it, or just do you want to focus on selling
never-
the technology that you're
They,
selling?
they do make cases, but
They
they're
do?
hella expensive.
How
They're
much
like
are they?
$50.
Can I see one, Gio?
Jesus, fuck that.
They got a whole lot of them.
Oh, see, they do make cases.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Get
I
the
was
fuck
wrong.
out of here.
That thing looks like a regular ass case. There's nothing
Yeah.
special about it. It
There's
just
nothing
has
special.
the
The Apple
Apple on
logo.
the back.
Yeah.
But I don't want the Apple on the back.
But it has
Yeah.
the MagSafe stuff where it's like it protects. It's like I forgot what it's called.
How do you guys feel about clothing with logos?
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it, but
As I wear my clothing with logos.
As he
All
reps.
over.
Yours is a little bit different though because it's like you're wearing a team that you fuck with, so it has like meaning.
yeah, that's
you know
not,
what I mean?
fair.
Oh,
That's
okay.
not a logo.
You're-
I wouldn't say it's a logo.
Yeah,
So like
it's
a
not
big like polo, like
Yeah.
a Ralph Lauren.
Yeah, or like a
Y'all
Nike.
remember those big
a
ponies?
Yeah,
big
all
ponies.
Those are the
big ponies.
coolest, dude.
All the
Giant
Arab boys would wear those.
Yeah.
The fucking big pony polo. Fucking
You wore that shit with no undershirt, dude. The embroidery was just rubbing your nipple down,
rubbing your
Instead of
nipple the whole time.
shaving that bitch down,
It's just rubbing your nipple.
just doing woodwork with your nipple. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't wear a ton of like clothes with logos anymore. But when I do wear like a random polo T-shirt or something with the little pony, like it does feel weird.
Yeah,
I
don't
feel a little
like-
odd.
I don't like logos anymore, man. Like on any of my clothing, like unless it's like in Gio's case, like if I'm wearing like a band tee or something and I fuck with the band,
Yeah.
then I'd wear that because I like that because I genuinely like it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I don't like wearing like a shirt with a bunch of logos or pants with logos. Like I
Yeah.
don't like logos on my shit. Like to me, it's like I don't know. I'm like free advertising for this fucking company. Like fuck that.
Is it the
That's
stigma
maybe
though? But behind certain logos, because I'm noticing now I have a logo on my shirt, and you
so-
also
and
have
so-
a logo
and so
on
do
your
I.
shirt.
But this is
but
just-
it
but it's
doesn't
small.
bother it.
It's
yeah,
small.
it's just these are small. Like this
Yeah.
is just chilling. I'm talking about like a shirt, like a big black shirt, and it has like big white letters that say Nike across the top of it.
Oh.
Like fuck that. Like I'm not a
Yeah.
billboard for Nike. Fuck Nike.
It sucks to fuck Nike.
I don't
Yeah.
represent Nike.
Fuck Nike.
Draw it out with
Yeah.
Sharpie, dude.
Speaking of Nike, have you guys seen the Air movie, the one about Michael Jordan? And
Yeah.
not really about Michael Jordan, but it's about the shoe.
It's about the shoe.
I
Air
still
Jordan
haven't
shoe.
seen it. I still haven't seen it.
It's decent, but it's funny because they can't show Michael Jordan's likeness.
Yeah.
So they have like a character that's Michael Jordan, but they literally cannot show his face. So they just show over the guy's shoulder the entire movie.
I like that they did that though. I fucked with that because it would have been
guess-
easy to get Michael Jordan in the movie.
What would it? Why would
I don't
they
know.
do
Not,
that?
I
not
don't
like
think
easy
it's
as in
easy.
like getting him in, but I mean it would have been like a cheat code.
You're talking about
Oh, I
like including
see.
including
Yeah, like
within the
character.
story.
Yeah.
It would have made it too easy, like for the movie to do well. Like everyone's gonna think like, oh, it only did well because this fake Michael Jordan's
yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
I see. So the movie around it, it means a lot more to have just a movie around Michael Jordan.
And his parents, because his mom did play a real big role in him choosing Nike.
Yeah.
eventually.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
It is.
So it's
kind of
true to the
though.
story.
Like them designing the shoe and shit. Like and they're trying to fight for him to, because he wanted to sign with like Adidas,
Mm-hmm.
but Adidas at that time they didn't know like who was leading the company and shit. And then
Yeah.
Nike was able to convince them like, oh hey, like I know we're popular for running shoes, but now we're starting to sell basketball shoes. Like, you want to hop on or whatever?
And they got really fucking lucky. They got really lucky.
They got lucky that they landed him.
Yeah.
How'd they get lucky? What'd they do in the movie?
Basically, they just designed the best shoe, and they took a very personal approach. Like they went directly to his mom, and they're like, "Listen, like we're gonna treat your son right. Like he's not just some other player to us. Like we're gonna do him right." And then the mom was really fucking smart. She asked for. I'm not sure if he requested it or if the mom requested it in real life.
It was
but
his mom.
in the movie, the mom requested that, like he gets 250 G's up front, which is like okay, cool, whatever. Still a lot of money back then.
Yeah.
And, like a red Mercedes, cool. And then
Bulls.
the biggest thing
what
was
he wanted.
a
Yeah.
percentage of sales from every shoe.
Mm-hmm.
And like nobody at that time got that, and like they were trying to like tell her like we don't know, but then the guy who was like leading the sales initiative, he's like fuck it, like we'll do it because we need this guy.
Yeah.
And because of that, Michael Jordan's like 10 times fucking a billionaire. Or not?
Yeah.
I think he is a billionaire.
He's for sure a billionaire.
I don't think so.
Or
No,
close.
he's a billionaire. He's a billionaire.
Nah, because he
I
be
don't-
making some bad decisions.
Yeah, MJ's wild with
Oh,
his money.
okay,
I'm not sure,
alright.
at least half a billionaire. Like the guy is hundreds of millions.
If it wasn't for bad gambling, I would say for sure he
yeah.
should be a
He'll
multi-billionaire.
He'll be a billionaire.
Yeah.
Because those shoes, bro, year after year, I've liked shoes since I was in high school. Year after year, bro. Some of those shoes aren't doing as well now as they used to, but those things still are like, fuck, people are fighting
They
over
sell,
them.
bro.
Yeah.
Even the ones
People
that
are
aren't very
fighting them.
nice, they'll sell, man.
Yeah, the kids
People are
like them.
buying 'em,
When I used
yeah.
to work at shoe stores, the kids would like the ugly, fruity ones. Like, not that wasn't the right way to say that. That wasn't the right way to say that.
What kind of kids?
I meant colorful, fruity, like
fruity kids.
like fruity colors. Fruity kids buy fruity shoes is what I tell the little kid before I slap him in the face. Get out of my fucking champs.
Get out of my store.
Get out of my champ sports. But no, like fruity, like lime green, and like literally like fruity, like bright colors is
Yeah.
what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And the kids would like them, and like those would be the shoes that I would look at, like the fucking Fresh Prince 5s, fucking
Fresh Prince
lime
5.
green and stuff like that. They're not for me,
But somebody's buying them.
but the kids loved them.
yeah, man.
Loved
and
them.
their fucking regular price tag is like 195, 200 plus.
Yeah.
And they're they're just going up, dude.
It's wild.
And the
think they
quality's
made-
going down for most.
I think they made $100 million in sales the first year.
Yeah, the first year,
Yeah.
which back then that's fucking.
In
like,
any year, that's insane.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that.
The weirdest part about those shoes too is like they must have so many like absolute smash hit colorways that they just have vaulted.
Yeah.
They're just
Oh,
waiting
of
for a
course.
bad year to release.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, our first fucking half of the year, our sales are shit. We got to release this beautiful shoe.
But they don't have to. They can do whatever they want.
They can do whatever
Exactly.
because they have models of shoes and they just have different colors and like they'll go with like a color scheme sometimes, which is a lot of greens throughout the entire year throughout all the different models of shoes. So you just know that they have like just like reds and blues and stuff like that. Those are always going to be hits.
They all got it stored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people are like, they're like, oh, I don't want these. I don't want these. I've been waiting for these. These blue ones, and then boom, the blue ones come out, and everybody's like, oh shit, I want these blue ones.
Oh yeah, dude. Some shoes came out last year. I paid more than I should have. I paid like $70 over retail. No, probably a little more for these shoes. They ended up being like, it doesn't matter. But it was some shoes that I was waiting for for a while.
Yeah.
It was some shoes that a lot of people had been waiting for.
And sometimes that shit is worth it, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes you pay $100 over, you're like, you know what? I would do it again.
But the weird thing about shoes is like it's one of those markets where people want it and they want it now. So like when the shoe first comes out, it's always like fucking $60 more than it should be.
Yeah.
And then if you wait like 3 months, 2 months for like the sales to settle down, it'll go down to a reasonable over retail price.
So are they really good long-term investments then? Because of what you're saying? Because you're saying that most of them stabilize in price, or is it because
Yeah.
certain shoes don't and some don't get re-released that they go up in value, or like what do you think here?
I'm not being biased, but I genuinely do believe sneakers are a really good investment
I
because like the value of the shoes don't come out for years. So like a shoe that I got, like the shoe that I'm talking about was it was a White Cement 3, the reimagined ones they did. Those shoes probably aren't going to come out like that ever because they had like an age midsole, but like White Cements in general probably won't come out for another 7 years, 6 years at least. So those shoes don't come out for a while. And then the thing about shoes is people like to buy them dead stock. But the real people that wear their shoes,
You're going to
buy
need
them
to
used.
define some of these terms for the people.
Oh,
What is a dead stock?
A dead stock is a dead stork is not
stork.
a dead stock is when it's basically a dead stock shoe is when you don't wear the shoe. So it's a brand new shoe. So like I could buy a shoe that came out 8 years ago, and if it's dead stock, no one has ever
But
worn
how
the
are
shoe.
you, how are you going to prove? How do you know if somebody's like, they're like, yeah, it's dead stock. And you open the hole and it smells like fucking foot cheese.
What the fuck? Some guy athlete's foot.
They done played at the YMCA 30 times.
Oh my god.
When you send them to those places like StockX and shit, they do the research.
Yeah.
You could tell honestly when a shoe's been worn.
Yeah.
Like you can tell when it's factory laced because they're tied really tight and it's
So-
usually pretty even.
As a connoisseur yourself, would you consider if somebody got like they got a pair of shoes like those White Cements? Let's say if you weren't able to get them and you wanted to buy them off somebody,
Yeah.
would you consider if that guy just put it on his foot one time to try it on and put it back in the box? Is that dead stock to you or no? Are you a stickler or no?
I mean, me personally, yeah. Well, I would be a stickler if I'm the buyer because I'd be
Yeah,
like,
you're the buyer.
Well, I want it to be cheaper.
You know what I mean?
So I mean, like, I'm not gonna. Those are no longer brand new. That's like when you drive the car off the lot.
Yeah.
This thing has
And you
just
make a
lost
U-turn and you bring it
has
right
a
back.
shoe in it. It has
6%
a foot in
of
it.
the value has gone down now.
But do
Yeah.
you think the so-called quote-unquote experts at StockX and GOAT and all that, do they really know when a foot has been like how like? Let's say the guy hasn't worn like 30 times. Let's just say he wore it twice.
Yeah.
Like, do they know a foot has? How do they know a foot's been in
If
there?
you wore them outside,
no, not outside. Let's say he wore them in his house. He walked around.
Fucking
carpet?
weird ass guy.
He walked around his house like 2 or 3 times, and that was it.
it'd be tough to tell. I think.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
would be tough to tell.
the creasing would be tough, depending on the shoe. The creasing would be tough to tell, because unless you get really good at factory lacing them, which I bet there are people that are just really good at like fixing the laces and making sure they're all exactly straight and shit. But no, I could see how. I mean, sometimes people say that there was like a while where people were saying that fakes were making it through StockX.
I'm sure, bro.
That was a real big thing.
Yeah, with like
fakes are-
dunks, with certain shoes that
Pretty
are
much
easy.
the same thing, man. It's
Yeah.
like the quality's a little bit different. I feel like in some of them, right?
Yeah.
For the most part, the shoes like damn near spot on.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but then you get a little close and you're like, oh, something is wrong here.
I think because
It's under the hood most of the time.
it is under the hood because I have a cousin who wears reps and he buys like the good ones, like the ones that are like damn near retail price. But it would be like shoes that retailed at $160, but they're reselling now for like $300.
Yeah.
And he'll buy them for like $160, but it's a rep, so it's a fake one. And the cosmetically they look really good, like appearance wise. But when you put them on, you could definitely feel.
The
Even
difference.
though Jordans aren't like a fantastic quality to begin with, the bastard. But like the inside of the shoe is not the best quality.
That
to begin
yellow-eyed motherfucker.
with. Yeah.
That yellow
Yeah.
that PPI.
You yellow-eyed bald bitch. You fucking you shiny bitch. But like yeah, the quality is pretty good, but the feeling is not that great. Like the
Yeah.
appearance quality is pretty good. The paint and whatever the fuck, the leather looks good and stuff. But you know what the weird thing is? Brand new shoes, people they go for more, but the used ones are the ones that you'll be able to get a long time out of. Because if you don't wear the shoe, the rubber on the midsole, it starts to like kind of like crumble
Yeah.
and like deteriorate. So if I bought a pair of shoes that let's say 8 years old, no one's ever worn them, and I wear them for like 2 years, there's a good chance, or like 3 years or something, there's a good chance they might like the midsole might literally rip off of the shoe. Like it's called crumbling. You start to see like cracks.
I'd be fucking pissed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you wear the shoes, it I don't know what it is. Like I guess the force it like stretches the rubber out, so you can basically wear them for years and years.
It's also how people like they store them because sometimes they'll stack shoes on top of it and not wear any of them.
Yeah,
So they're all just sitting in a box for years and they're just going to waste.
yeah, moisture and shit like that will fuck them up in
Yeah.
like hot weather and shit.
Yeah, people have them in fucking storage units for years.
Yeah, so that's why they don't lose their value a ton, because if you wear them and as long as you keep them clean, people will buy them because they know that they'll last a lot longer.
Yeah.
Than if they bought like a brand new one, if it's an older shoe.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I plan on keeping all my shoes for probably a good while.
It's a good business if you can do your research and you know what you're doing.
Yeah, dude,
If
I
you're
bought
just buying bullshit, then you gonna not make any money.
It's luck too sometimes because
Yeah.
like the way Nike is, they do like raffles a lot. I
Yeah.
want some Travis Scotts. I still haven't sold them.
Are you going to?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna sell him those black ones, the all black ones.
Is it because he's a murderer?
Yeah, it's because he's a fucking homunculi, dude. Because he's one of the 7 deadly
He's
sins.
a devil worshiper.
He's a devil. You
He's
devil, Travis.
Sacrificing them children, bro.
Travis, be gone, Travis.
Oh, Travis.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And other news, guys. I fucking last night for the first time I tried a cigar. and I fuck with it.
You fuck with it?
I like it a lot.
Did I ever tell you about the first time I smoked a cigar?
No.
I was a fool, and I was like 16, and it was or like 15 or something. It was one of the first times I had drank or
I was
whatever.
a mere fool.
I was just a mere boy, and I was with my cousins, and we had a house to ourselves, basically, and we were having a grand old time. We thought it'd be so cool to get some cigars. Dude, I was inhaling that shit.
You're crazy.
You're not supposed to inhale it.
No.
And I remember laying on my back, like drunk. This is one of the few times I'd ever drank in my life.
Yo,
and I was laying on my back smoking, and I was like, God, it feels cool, but this fucking hurts. I wasn't supposed to be inhaling it. You're supposed to swish it around and blow it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much like almost like you're sipping through a straw, and
Yeah.
you're supposed to pull on it for like between 1 to 3 seconds, and don't let it into your lungs. That's like the worst thing you could do. But honestly, I really enjoyed it, bro. Like you get such a nice little buzz off of it, and it's really relaxing. Like I was smoking with just like some friends, just talking. It's really fucking nice. What did you have you tried cigars before?
Yeah, I've tried it before. I didn't
You
really
fuck
fuck with it.
It's
not for me.
To each their own.
Did you get a fat boy? Or would you get?
It was a fat one. I don't know exactly.
He got
what
a
kind of
skinny
cigar-
one. He had a black and
a
mild.
little black and mild.
You got a fucking.
No,
you got
it
a
was like an actual
newspaper
fucking-
executive one.
Yeah, yeah, legit. It was like a fat cigar.
And he
It
picks a
was-
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He was smoking that Harvey Weinstein.
J. Jonah Jameson, bro.
So that J.K. Simmons, dude. Yeah. Smoking that. What was his name?
J. Jonah Jameson.
J. Jonah
J.
Jameson.
JJJ.
JJJ.
That's his fucking initials.
What a
right?
comic
J.
book ass name, bro.
Yeah. Fucking J.K.
Who
Simmons.
played him
dude.
in the Spider-Man movies?
J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons.
The original ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Sam Raimi ones.
He played him in the San Remo?
I don't know who played him in Andrew Garfield's.
He did, right?
Poor Andrew
Andrew
Garfield.
Garfield didn't have one.
He didn't
I
have one?
believe. Not that I remember.
Yo, he was perfect as
Spider-Man
J.
has
Jonah
JJ.
Jameson, bro. I was trying to remember.
That's why they brought him back.
I was
Yeah.
trying to remember. I was like, man, who's that actor? That guy was fucking good as
He was so good. They said we could never beat this
He's a
cast.
human tortoise, dude. He looks like a human tortoise.
dude.
But he'll throw a symbol at you. Y'all seen Whiplash?
He'll
He'll throw a
symbol
symbol.
at
Yeah,
you.
that's a great
He'll-
fucking movie.
That's my favorite J.K. Simmons performance ever.
So good. On my fucking
He's
time.
just walking around swole as shit in a black t-shirt. He's like, play that shit again, motherfucker.
I want to see that motherfucker play the
Talking
drums.
Yeah, a pitch black tee too.
Obviously,
like he has a lint
knows
roll
how
in
to
his back
fucking
pocket.
play, bro.
He didn't play it in the movie.
But those people who are often like the instructors, they know how to play every fucking instrument.
I know,
dude.
but his big ass shoulders on the fucking drums, he
He's
can't turn his
swole.
body.
He can't.
Nah, if
Nah,
you-
he was a flexible
yeah.
swole, I think.
If you actually go to like rock shows, most drummers are
They're not swole like
Nah,
that.
they're pretty good shape, bro.
Their
They're in
arms.
great- they're in great
Their
shape.
arms gotta be.
They're most drummers like every rock show that I've been to, the drummers are fucking like ripped. They're either like skinny and ripped or like muscular, like big dudes and they're muscular as shit.
What a workout. It's like shadow boxing, dude.
Yeah,
You're
man.
just
Bro,
you're
drumming.
just-
Your
fucking-
forearms, your biceps, are doom, doom, doom,
It's
doom,
your whole body,
triceps.
your feet too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all ever play Rock Band?
That shit
Oh
was
my God, I
hard.
can't
Bro,
imagine.
playing the drums on hard or expert, that shit gets
Man.
tough.
I got
Like,
booed off.
ti-
I got
Oh.
booed off the drums.
Bro, those Guitar Hero and Rock Band crowds are
they are
unforgiving.
not nice.
Boo, get off the stage.
You know what
Fuck you guys.
I think is the most fucking.
I'm playing My Name is Jonas again.
How did motherfuckers play the drums and sing at the same time? That seems
Bro, that shit's
so
hard.
difficult.
Like rhythm-wise?
Yes, like keeping pace with playing your drums and singing the song.
Bro.
Yeah.
Anderson .Paak raps, sings, and plays the drums at the same time.
That's
Damn.
fucking insane.
It's wild.
I can't fathom doing that. I feel like I'd get so. I don't know. I'd get so lost. I'd be like, wait, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, dude. It's like fucking patting your head and rubbing your stomach. You remember that?
I
Like,
can't even do that.
That's like two because if the song is the same tempo as the drumming, maybe that'd be easier. But some of them are like it's not like that.
I think you have to like tune out the music and just play your part. That's all you can do.
You
But if
guys-
you're singing, you can't.
Oh, but yeah, the singing stuff, that's like an alien, bro.
Yeah,
That's
that's a different thing
He's
entirely.
playing-
Playing
alien.
an instrument in general is hard. Doing two of them at the same time, like when
can't
people play the guitar and do the
imagine.
harmonica,
No,
even
they're-
that I bet is hard.
they're usually fueled by cocaine.
Yeah.
So.
usually feel like okay.
yeah, it's true.
There was that one. You guys know the band Def Leppard?
Yeah.
They had that one song, "Pour Some Sugar on Me." That's like the
Oh,
standard.
God.
Name of love.
That's a standard white girl song. It's a
Yeah.
white girl stripper song.
White girl stripper song. Yeah.
That's
They-
true. Candy.
The singer of that band, if I'm not mistaken, is he's the drummer and he's a one-armed guy.
Are you fucking serious?
No
Look it up.
way.
Type in Def Leppard drummer.
How are they
have
not
to
making
see
a bigger
this.
deal about that? I
I
should
don't
know
know
about
if
that.
I don't know if he sang the song. I think he did sing the song, but
Wow.
I'm 100% sure he's a drummer. He has one arm and he fucking.
He has one arm.
Does he sing too?
I have
Let
no
me see him,
fucking
Joe. Does he have a
idea.
nub or is it gone?
I can't even see it.
Oh my God, he has nothing.
He has nothing, bro. He has no
nothing.
shoulders.
Did he learn to play with two arms?
I think he always had
He
one
got into a
arm.
horrific
you
accident.
just lose the arm.
Yeah, and then he has to.
And then you,
Oh, he lost the arm.
oh
lost the
wow.
arm in
So he must have been a
84.
drummer prior.
So he was
He lost the arm in
he lost the
84.
arm in '84.
He was 21, so he lost the arm when he was 21
And like
Wow.
like war or something? Like, how the
in a
fuck-
car crash.
Oh,
That is so impressive,
Jesus.
dude. And continued as their main drummer.
Yeah.
Or only
The
drummer. I
fuck?
don't know.
Yeah, I
For,
think he
with
was
one
the only
arm.
drummer.
Wow, dude.
That's unbelievable. Imagine he probably had a phantom arm. He probably
Yeah.
had. For those who don't know, like
Dude, I bet.
for those who don't know, like phantom arm is when, or phantom limb is whenever you lose a limb or you lose some kind of appendage, your body imagines like it
That you still
projects
have
the
it.
feeling, that you have it.
Yeah.
So like let's say you lose your arm, you're gonna keep feeling like you have your arm there. Like physically, you're gonna feel like it's there, but it's not there.
Yeah, so you're gonna reach for your keys with your arm that you don't have, and you're gonna realize
you're gonna
like,
reach with your nub, and then you're
Yeah.
gonna fall over, and your
Oh,
head's
that's
gonna hit
tough,
the table.
man.
that is tough. It's I hope they have a laugh when that happens. Oh,
I don't.
fucking arm.
I don't imagine there's much laughing.
Bro, they said
Yeah.
his arm got tangled in the seatbelt and it got severed.
Oh,
That's fucking crazy.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
Jesus Christ! And
Imagine.
I've heard when
Jesus.
it rips your nerves out. That's when you can't. I didn't know this. That's when you can't like reattach a limb.
Yeah,
Hell
they-
no,
yeah.
bro. There's nothing to. There's no surgeon that can do anything like close.
Yeah,
to
like
that.
he crashed
Yeah.
into a wall, I think.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! So the
Walls
seatbelt
and
just,
trees?
The
Oh.
seatbelt just snapped his shit the fuck
That's
up,
tough, man.
dude.
Bro, those people make me feel the most like I should be doing more. Like when you see like a dude with no limbs, like a quadriplegic, and they're like swimmers or
Are you
something.
talking about the fucking? I
They
think-
exist.
I might have already talked about this guy before, but the guy who's like this swole black dude, but he's just a torso.
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
god! But that poor guy, bro, he must have a doo doo bag and all that stuff.
Yeah, he got.
it must be tough for him because he doesn't even have like his dick area, like
No,
his
I
digest.
think
Like
he
the
does.
rest,
He has a meat.
he has a meat,
That's
Yeah,
wild.
I was reading. He has a meat.
but he has no like butt
Yeah,
like-
where does it?
because it
connect?
stops at the waistline, doesn't it?
I think he has a meat. Let me look it up. Let me
The
look
meat
it
is
up.
the meat is
Look at
hanging
that.
directly under him.
Yo,
and that's
does he have a
I'm gonna
meat?
type in. I'm gonna type in. How do you even look at? I'm saying black dude just
You don't
torso.
even know.
Black
Isn't it-
dude just torso.
Isn't it crazy how like if he does have a meat that works, it does
typed in-
make me feel a lot better for him.
All right, hold
I
on.
think he's gonna be okay if he has a meat.
I
that
know
works.
this doesn't portray well on a podcast, but like I typed in black dude just torso and look at the top option and the bottom option.
Oh
Just-
my god.
One of them is just,
just
a,
swole handsome dudes,
one of them is a swole, handsome, regular black guy, and one of them is the actual guy I'm looking for.
That's fucking
and one of them is
crazy.
actually a guy
this
with
is
no
the dude,
arms.
bro.
Oh shit!
Delmar.
I'm so sorry. I thought it was just a guy
What's his
standing
name?
behind a wall.
Wait, I need to look up
it's
his
the
name.
floor.
His name is Zion Clark. Okay, does Zion Clark have a penis? That's what we're gonna look it up.
That guy has. I'm
He
sure,
does not have one, bro.
There's no way he has a
He
penis.
doesn't have one.
but he's doing okay.
He
in
was
life.
he was literally sitting. He was standing down, sitting down.
One of the top things is how does Zion Clark use the restroom? How does Zion Clark
Oh,
poop?
that's fucking
Let's
tough.
see.
He's
bro.
got the fucking bag. I'm pretty sure.
I would hate for like someone to be like, "Yo, someone Googled you today."
Oh.
What did they Google about me?
reason-
Yeah, we
They
should Google
Googled
nice
it.
things about
Yeah.
him. We need to make
Yeah, I know.
the top search is something good
What
because you
makes
know
Zion
they're all
unhappy.
Does he have a meat? Does he poop? Those are
Does he
those
have
are
a
for
meat?
sure the top two questions.
Oh, he has a tube that's inserted through his lower body and into the bladder to drain urine into a collection bag.
Okay.
Yeah, like Miss March. I see Miss March, Craig Robinson.
Nah, I never seen that.
Oh, never mind.
A long time ago, yeah. Interesting. All right, let me stop reading about this guy. I'm
Well,
gonna
good
go
for
down
him,
a
man.
rabbit hole.
Shout out
Good-
to him, bro.
Shout out to him. Yeah, I hope he's making his money and shit.
When I tell you he has an advantage when he wrestles, he has an advantage.
Motherfucker
for
is
sure.
'Cause
swole, dude.
they gotta come down to him.
He's
He
truly a
walking
Geo
around
dude.
like Geo dude. Right? I was about to say
He's
that.
truly a Geo dude.
He's walking around like a black Geo dude, just like, "What's up,
Bro,
Motherfucker,
he-
take your shit down."
At first, I thought y'all talking about me. Then Geodude popped in my head. I was like, "Oh, that's fucking crazy."
Dude.
Yeah.
Because he's so swole and has like I wonder how much he weighs because however much he weighs, that's all muscle.
It's probably half.
Can we
it's
please
probably,
stop asking
it's probably
questions?
half of what a regular
Let's
swole
stop.
guy
Let's stop
weighs.
asking
So a
questions.
swole guy like him would probably weigh like
250,
yeah.
225.
Nah, he weighs like a dime and a nickel.
Yeah, he probably weighs like a good
He weighs
150.
105?
Yeah, 105 just torso
But,
meat.
but 90% of that is 90 pounds of that is
Does
muscle.
Yeah,
he
he's
move?
all
Does he
muscle.
like walk around on his hands?
He does walk around in his hands.
Okay.
He does his hands in his body, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Imagine that. You see this guy walking around in public on his hands. It's
Yeah.
the craziest fucking thing ever.
He's
dude.
quick too.
Yeah.
I seen him get
Yeah.
up there to do some pull-ups, bro. He gets up there fast.
You know what's crazy? He's just lifting his body weight every day, so he has to be strong.
So let me ask
So
you,
strong, bro.
do you think if this guy wants to fight
is
you,
wild.
no
Yeah.
wrestling, he just wants to fight you, like scrap.
Bro, he fucked me up.
You think he'd fuck you up?
Yeah, dude.
Well, he could break my shin
Nah, I said no wrestling. No wrestling.
with a fist. He could break my
You
shin.
can use your legs.
He, bro, the strength
Come on, bro.
The strength of his arms, bro. He would yank me down and he would punch me until I'm
No wrestling.
applesauce.
No wrestling.
Oh, straight hands?
No grappling. Just straight. He's trying to throw hands.
That's
with
not
you.
fair. I'm gonna run around him, literally.
You're gonna run around and just
I'm gonna literally run around him.
hit him with some kicks.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
keep
pop
running.
him in the back of his head.
Yeah, and he's too swole. He can't turn around that fast.
Yeah.
He's too swole. He can't reach behind his back. I bet if I told him to do a link between his left and right arm behind his back, he couldn't do it. I can't even do it.
I feel like he would win.
Or
you got to go
he's-
down to him. You have to take the fight to him.
But what if you like? So, all right, Gio, if he's actually mad at you for real,
Yeah, he's
you can't
pissed.
lose
Okay.
this fight. You saw him on the street.
You insulted his woman.
I heard your podcast, dickhead.
I heard your
That's what he says to
podcast,
you.
you fucking dickhead.
Are you
First of
gonna-
all, I'd be looking up and saying, "Who said that?"
Who?
Oh, it was him.
Who is that? Would you really like make it fair? Or would you?
No,
Would you
hell,
run
if I
around
want to
him?
win the fight, bro, I'm grabbing whatever I can.
It's gonna be. You're gonna grab his little pee-pee bag,
Squeeze it.
squeeze it all
And
over
he
his
implodes.
head,
How does that feel?
He implodes. From the,
squeeze it, and he explodes with it.
Yeah, dude. No, but I mean, because if you try to kick him, he's gonna grab that leg and put you in an ankle lock.
Oh yeah,
But
Take
I
you
said
downtown,
He
dude.
tells you, I don't want to wrestle. I want to throw hands with you.
There's no chance he would say that. If I know him, and I do,
there's absolutely no way.
Let's say in this,
absolutely no way.
in this particular instance, he just wants to throw hands.
This Sunday. What's his name?
Zion.
Zion.
Clark.
It's a stiff name.
Zion Clark.
Do you think he was born that way?
Honestly, I was going down a
He has
rabbit
to
hole.
be.
We'll look into it later. 'Cause
All right, it doesn't matter.
It takes a lot to read. It was a whole page of information about him.
Damn, Zion, we're rooting for you, brother.
It was
we love
Zion Clark.
you. You'll grow the rest of
Yeah.
that body soon enough,
You'll grow the rest of that body like he's
He'll
Groot.
grow
Like a
the
li-
rest of the body.
like a lizard, like a tail, like
Shit.
like an octopus.
It's funny.
Oh, he was born without legs.
I was gonna say.
Oh, he's born without
He has he had a syndrome.
Okay, then yeah.
He
Shout out my man Syndrome from
Shout out to
Incredibles.
Zion for real though. People like that truly
Inspiring.
are the best of us.
Yeah.
Truly are the best of this
Absolutely.
human.
Bro, I would have
human
called
race.
it quits at 8 years old.
Brother.
Take
I'm
me out of
done.
here.
I'm playing
Once I
video
got
games.
to the age where where people were talking about sex,
Oh fuck
you're
y'all.
like, fuck, dude. What? I guess if you're born that way, then you never experienced, so maybe it's not as bad. I don't know. But I was gonna say we had a bit of a civil war on our hands. The fucking Alabama fight.
oh god.
Oh,
The Alabama boat scrap. That made me think of the Alabama boat
it's
scrap.
funny.
That is so random.
Me and Gio were
Well,
just,
are we talking about fighting?
me and Gio were just talking about that before we got on the podcast, and we were like, damn, everything that's been said about that has already been said.
Yeah.
It's.
But
I
no,
mean, I
it's,
guess what is there to say about it?
it's funny though. Like without showing the video, there's only so much we can say. But like,
Yeah.
for those who haven't seen it, it's in Alabama.
you saw it. Everybody saw
Everybody's
it.
seen it.
Everyone's training with the chairs. Everyone has all those
He's
memes.
training with the chair.
And for
foldable
those who
chair
haven't seen
memes.
it, it's just an all-out brawl between white people and black people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both
It's not even a brawl.
unjustified. It's
It-
ridiculous.
It was a jumping.
It was
was
a
a
jumping,
jumping.
and then it became
yes.
Avengers.
Like the Avengers. Like these white dudes were trying to jump this black dude. Like it was first there was a white guy versus a black guy, and they were just kind of going at it, like pushing each other.
Yeah.
And then the white guy's homeboys showed up and they started jumping the black dude, and
Yeah.
kicking him on the floor while he's down and shit. And then black dudes just pulled up out of nowhere, bro. Like, there were guys swimming from across the boardwalk, like running from like fucking. Like so far away,
'Cause
like, down multiple flights of stairs, running to protect this black dude.
The guy. So basically, it's a security guard.
Yeah.
And he's telling this like little boat to move because the bigger ferry is about to park. So he's asking them to move. They won't move. He's arguing with them. And I guess the people on the ferry are his coworkers because they know who he is. They're all wearing like blue shirts and shit. And so he's telling these people to move. It's a white family. They don't want to move. And then out of nowhere, one of them with a visor on and Oakley's, comes running out of nowhere and like knees him. And then the guy takes his hat off and throws it in the air and fucking puts his dukes up.
Yeah.
And he starts throwing hands with him, but they jump him and they quickly get him on the floor. And so then I guess people from the ferry who are his coworkers, they're like, oh no, fuck this. And they start jumping off the ferry and start swimming over to him. And they beat the shit out of the white people. And if you've
Hell
seen the
yeah.
white people's mugshots,
It was tough.
they got fucked up. Bro, one of the girls has a Squidward nose. At the end
Damn,
of
they
it.
were hitting the bitches.
Lumped up,
Bro, the
dude.
black girls were jumping the white girls.
Hell yeah.
It was peace.
They deserved it, bro. They're jumping this poor guy.
The only person that didn't
true.
deserve it was the girl that got hit with the chair. That was the only one where I was like, all right, that's a little too far.
I
Everything
low-key-
else was justified.
I didn't even see the women involved in it. I just
You
thought it was
did?
all. I thought it was all
I
dudes.
did not see the women
Bro,
involved.
the
I
dude
didn't
went
notice.
over the top with the chair and hit that girl over the head.
That's
How did y'all not see
That's
that?
a legit WWE.
It was so much
too,
going on,
It was
dude.
too long a
It was
video. There was a lot going on.
Very action packed.
Bro.
Yeah, it was. Very
It was an older black guy that came. He was just had a chair, just swinging it at everybody, and then at the end, this white girl it was these two black girls. I was beating this white lady up, and then they stopped. They stopped because she was on the floor and she like gave up. And this black dude came out of nowhere, hit her right over the top of the head.
Right
with
on
the
her
chair.
noggin?
Right on top the noggin.
Oh, dude.
And literally,
Jesus.
and then after he does it, the cops are like, "All right, bro, you went too far." And they
Oh, I did. That was the last guy who got arrested, right?
Yeah.
The guy with the, I think he had a black shirt on.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember that actually.
That was too funny. That was the only part where I was like, all right, that's a little crazy.
Once the cops come, you have to stop, or they will arrest somebody. Who
No, they
throws a
were there
punch.
the whole time.
They were just watching it.
Yeah, they were just letting them get their shit off.
Man, just let him pop
Because
off on people.
nobody had a gun or anything.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm pretty sure everything was fine with like the black people. I'm pretty sure it was only the white people that got charged with anything. Well, and the guy who probably hit her over the head.
Yeah, that guy
I'd
probably.
have
But
to look
everyone
into
else.
it. I don't know. I'd have to look into it.
Yeah, but everyone was making memes about the chair and the hat and all that shit.
Dude,
Man,
so
that
have
shit
you
was
guys,
funny.
I think I might have talked to Gio about this, and I think it was off podcast, but have you guys heard of this white bitch named Bobby Altoff?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we
She's-
talked about it last podcast.
It was
Yeah, I
on
think
the
we did.
Drake.
The Drake. Hey guys, how?
Okay, so I listened to
I'm here today with my guests AB and Gio.
Yeah, so that's exactly how she fucking sounds. So she's been interviewing all these super like high level fucking rappers,
Bro,
like
she's got
Drake,
some
Lil
crazy
Yachty.
ones.
You found out how she did it? It's wild.
I don't know how she did it, but like what I looked up was like previously all her content was like basic mommy content.
Yeah.
Like it was like she would just post pictures like being a young mom is so great, and like she would just like do housewife shit, and, like post pictures like videos of herself on TikTok with her baby dancing and shit like that. And somehow she just launched this podcast out of nowhere and became big. But
you want to know how?
Doesn't she have the same label as Drake in them?
So
Isn't
this
that
is-
how she did it?
I don't know if she's lying. Maybe she wants to have like a cooler origin story. But apparently, so she reached out to somebody with $300 to try to get an interview with Rick Glassman. And Rick Glassman is he's another comedian. He does podcasts too.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
If y'all never seen his podcast, I just
He's-
got into him.
He's
Like
funny. He's silly.
he's very, very funny. It's very obscure. He's a strange guy. So, but he's very obscure and she's very like monotone. So I think she
Yeah.
paid $300 for him to be on, and it didn't go well at all. You got to watch it. It's the first episode of her pod. But so I think after that, she leveraged it to meet somebody else. I forget who the other person is, and then basically just started using those connections to go to different people.
Yeah.
So she kept paying people like $300 to be like, "Hey, you're Drake's friend, like, or you're Funny Marco's friend. Can you like try to ask Funny Marco if you'll be on my podcast?" And then Funny Marco is friends with Lil Yachty, and Lil Yachty sees that, and he's like, "Oh, that's pretty funny. Let me hit her up." So that's
And
I think that's how it
obviously,
happened.
Lil
And then
Yachty's
Drake,
friends
and
with
then
Drake.
and then Offset's apparently about to be on it.
The Offset one looks good. They all look funny.
Let me
It-
tell you
it
right
is
now, though,
funny.
the Drake one was funny. The other ones, they're not that fucking
I
funny.
think-
She needs to drop that
you-
stupid
you may- you may
monotone.
tell
The
you what,
Yachty
Drake-
one had me dying.
I think the Drake
it's getting old.
Drake one's funny because Drake is funny.
Because he goes, he's monotone
Drake
too, kind
is
of.
he's a funny fucking dude, bro. Like
Yeah.
the whole time he's like trying to offer her a drink and shit. He has her like holding the cup for him. It's so funny.
They're
bro.
sitting on a bed. Did you know
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
No.
They're
They were
sitting
in
a
like
bed.
a stadium.
Yeah.
They
Sitting
made like
on a
they
bed.
made a bed.
Yeah, and she's saying like he's like, what do you like about yourself? She's like, oh, like I have like a fat ass. Like she's lying. She's kidding, right?
Yeah.
And like and when she says that, he lifts up the cover to look. Drake is so
Makes a
fucking
face at
funny,
her.
dude. He's fucking hilarious. I knew he had a good sense of humor based on his like music videos.
Yeah.
But this guy's legitimately fucking so funny.
Yeah.
He's pretty funny.
Like,
He's pretty
just, like,
fucking funny.
naturally hilarious.
Bro, I think what she's doing is genius because it's fun to see these people in different situations. There's
that's
nobody
true.
else like her in the space.
I just don't like her. It's starting to get like annoying. Like the whole, because all she does is like
see.
fight back the guest.
No, she doesn't.
The whole like
the
I've
whole thing
never-
is, like-
the whole like I've never heard of Jay-Z.
Well, you're
Bitch, shut the
she
fuck
doesn't
up.
do that
like,
all the time.
You're
The
so
Yachty,
rich.
bro, the Yachty when she wasn't doing that. The Yachty when she was
I
like,
didn't listen to
they
that.
were talking about just a bunch of random ass shit.
Maybe
actually.
I should have listened to the whole thing. I don't know.
It was good.
It's just it's too monotone. And it's too like he's like a combative personality on purpose. That's like the persona, but it's too much sometimes. It's just
I love it.
she's like, well, how does it feel to be rich?
Damn.
I'm not rich.
Gio
You're
got a
rich.
hard on for this girl, man.
I like
You
her
a
shit.
Bobby
Her shit is
Altov.
good.
She's
I
a
didn't-
mother, Gio.
No, I didn't
She's
watch
a
the one with
mother.
Mark Cuban because fuck Mark Cuban. But
You like
I
Mark
watched
Cuban?
the
You
other
don't fuck
one.
with Mark Cuban?
I thought
Why
Mark
not,
Cuban was a
man?
nice guy. What do you
He's a
do?
piece of shit.
What you got against him?
Gio has some
air it out on the
beef.
podcast.
I don't really fuck with rich people anyways right now. Two,
is, yeah.
he's a piece of shit as an owner. He does a lot of bullshit behind the scenes. He's a bad owner too. I don't like him.
He tricked me, bro. I thought he was a good guy because he's always out there.
I mean, he could be good to y'all. I just don't like him as an owner and shit.
Actually, I like Mark Cuban.
I'm not. I thought he was just a neutrally good rich person, but they're none of them are good.
I know I'm in
yeah,
the minority.
I would
None of them are
say
good.
he's one of the ones that I like more than others.
and it's
right?
also fuck the Mavericks.
Yeah, fuck the Mavericks. I agree with that. But I think Mark Cuban's done some decent shit, man. Like out of the sharks on Shark Tank, for instance, like as an example, I think he's one of the only ones who actually invests in people and like doesn't try and fuck them over.
He tried to invest. He tried to help that guy out, right? That fucked LeBron's mama. That ex-NBA player.
Delonte West.
Delonte West.
That was a crazy way of describing Delonte
Delonte
West.
West couldn't help himself.
It wasn't even alleged. Like you just said, legit.
It wasn't really alleged.
I don't think it was alleged.
It was kind of confirmed.
Yeah, I think it was kind of.
That's why LeBron got him kicked off the team.
That's why he got kicked off.
He got kicked out of life.
He got him addicted to. Yeah, got addicted to drugs. Got kicked off the fucking team. 6'9" homeless person. I'd be freaked out.
Man, there's people that actually believe that like LeBron has to own the fact that Delonte West is homeless.
Wait,
Right?
what?
How is that
Yeah.
LeBron's fault?
Because people are like, yo, you a billionaire and your teammate is homeless. You got to help your teammate out. It's
He
like,
said he
you
fucked my
can't-
mom. Are you out of your?
Right.
He's lucky I don't fucking roll up on him and get 5 goons to beat his ass with
Yeah.
baseball bats, bro. He's home. No one's gonna notice.
I don't think he ever really
you
said
kidding
that.
me?
Did he say that? I don't think
What?
he ever. Delonte West, he never like owned up to it.
Well, you're not going to own up to fucking someone's mom.
But it was
Wasn't he
just
bragging
like-
about it? Wasn't that the whole
Nah,
thing?
it was just a
Nah.
heavy rumor. Like it was kind of like a thing where like a lot of people knew it.
So
Yeah.
I could have sworn that he disrespected LeBron like on purpose and said it to him. No,
You know what? You might be right.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, man, he fucked up.
I
when
think
he
it
did
came
that
out
shit.
like in a public thing.
Yeah, or like in a. I don't know, but see, because if other people are saying it, he can't. Well, no, he can get mad.
It's
at
funny how you brought this up. You said, "Hey, Mark Cuban's good. He helped the guy who fucked LeBron's mama."
That was so crazy.
I brought it up like that on purpose.
That's
but
so funny.
I couldn't remember his name, but yeah, Delonte
Mark
West.
Cuban also going back to Mark Cuban. He has this drug company. I forgot the name. Where they take
Oh, yeah,
prescription
yeah.
drugs.
Oh, that's a good
It's,
one.
it's good health.
It's good health or good
think-
R. Is it good RX?
It's good
or
RX.
health? And they mark it down by like more than 60%. So let's say if you need a very specific type of drug for like a recovery from some type of accident, right? Like
Yeah.
some kind of pain drug.
Yeah,
Typically, insurance is not gonna cover shit, and you have to pay for most shit out of pocket. And like the copay, you'll end up being $200, $300, which is crazy, right? Like insulin, some shit like that.
yeah.
Good RX, you'll pay less than half of that. So saving people a lot of money. That's
Yeah.
one of the like few good products to come out of like the Shark Tank rich people, aside from that and Scrub
Was it
Daddy.
on the show or did he like come up with it?
I don't know if it was from Shark Tank, but I know
Okay.
he invested in that, and like he helped like bring it to where it is now.
Man, good for him then on
cool.
that one. But still fuck him. But,
Still fuck him.
but he did a good thing.
I don't know enough about these people to say fuck them or not fuck them, but probably fuck them.
The other ones
By
are,
default, fuck
the
them
other
just
ones
by
are
how rich they
shit.
are.
The bald one, I
Mr.
feel like
Wonderful.
I hate the bald one. Mr. Wonderful's a dick.
Your product
dude.
is shit.
Your product is shit.
And he's a scammer.
He was on the FTX shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's either a scammer or really dumb, and
he
I
was
doubt.
big on the FTX
And
shit
I doubt
too.
he's that dumb.
He was big on the FTX stuff, bro. He was like, yo, this guy's trustworthy. How do you not trust this guy? His mom, I think he said his mom was like something on the IRS or some shit. I was like, bro, that's a reason to not trust him.
You think I'm gonna? Yeah.
Think I'm gonna trust him now?
She's an honest woman.
That's a crazy story, though. That guy was Sam Bankman-Fried, the CEO of FTX, the company
Yeah.
that went under, the crypto company that was fucking embezzling money. Him and like all the top executives from his company would go to like an island, and they would hang out in like this huge Airbnb, and they would all just fuck and do Adderall and like work on products for the company and steal money and shit.
Now?
Then they all get murked.
Nah. He's alive.
Nah, they don't get
He's alive?
murked. They,
Nah, they keeping him alive. They going to jail.
yeah, they're all
They going to prison.
they're all
Yeah.
like testifying against each other.
Yeah.
because they obviously like.
Damn.
The more dirt you can dish on somebody and to like blame them, the less time you'll have in jail.
Pieces of shit.
So they're like trying to put it all on him. I mean, obviously the guy did it, right? But like, there's probably a lot of culpability between all of them.
Yeah.
If you had the brains to do that, would you? You think you'd go down that route? Those fucking people who they live it up for like 3 years, but they know they're gonna get caught.
Nah, I'd
Nah,
rather
man.
not, because what he was doing to me is fucked up, because he was taking money from people like you or I, or like people who are less fortunate than us, who are
Yeah.
investing in crypto, who like believe in an idea and like a vision.
Wait, wasn't
And to
he
me,
doing
that's
like?
fucked up?
Wasn't he doing like high level investments? Well,
No, bro. So they were taking
Any
pretty much-
money they can get.
So they were altering like the books. They were fucking
Yeah.
with the books, right? So like they were saying like they were taking all the money that people gave them, and they were giving them like this like a token called FTT token
Mhm.
instead of giving them like, I guess you'd say, cash. So they would say like, you can have the FTT token instead of your cash, and you can just hold it because it's the same value as cash for now, right?
so, but it wasn't a crypto itself. Like it wasn't a coin.
It was a
It was a
crypto
coin.
itself.
It was a coin.
Right?
Oh, so
And
the people-
you could use FTT token to buy other cryptos or shit like that, right? But
Yeah.
it was like their stable currency, their stable type coin, right? But it's not really stable because he was using FTT to like basically move money around
Yeah.
and take money out of their accounts.
So,
So
Okay,
if you went to go get the money, there was no money.
I
to-
see,
so he would
I
just,
see,
he
I
would just
see.
move it from other people's FTT.
Yes.
Like he would just keep moving it around until eventually like people are like, oh shit, there's
Yeah.
no fucking money.
We have no money.
once everyone
Yeah.
wants to take their money out, there's no money because he's ran out of money to move around. I see.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's just
okay.
fucking
I thought it
moving
was just he
around.
made a coin and it didn't do well, and everyone thought it was
No.
going to do well, and he scammed everyone into thinking this is the next
Nah,
one.
but there's a lot of
Okay.
people who did that. During,
Yeah, that
during
that
those
one.
last few years. I think Logan Paul was one of them.
A lot of those influencers.
A lot of the influencers.
Lil Yachty.
Lil Yachty did it?
Yeah.
No way.
The NFTs too, bro. They're gone. No one
Yeah.
gives a fuck about them.
Oh,
People
yeah.
are paying. People are paying like hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands of dollars.
Snoop Dogg bought fucking a home in the
metaverse.
The metaverse.
Metaverse,
No one even
dude.
gives a shit about the metaverse anymore.
Like-
I saw a
Lakeside
video
home.
about the metaverse, bro. That shit looks horrible.
It does
It's
not
all-
look good.
it's
Right?
all
still
a bunch
bad.
it's all a bunch of fucking little kids and
It's
there's
Roblox.
nothing. There's robots and there's
Yeah.
nothing going on in there, bro.
But it will be cool soon. And
I
one
don't
day,
know.
one day, Snoop Dogg's investment is gonna pay off.
I wonder if he put his music back on Apple.
Yeah,
He took his shit off.
I don't know if his
Yeah.
is on, but I know when I went to Spotify, they brought back the Death Row Records stuff.
Okay, thank God, bro.
That shit's back on there.
Why they
But,
get rid of
um,
Snoop Dogg shit?
Because he wanted to put it all on the meta shit, and I think he ripped it off to make it exclusive over there.
Snoop Dogg, god damn it.
Yeah, I
I've
think
been so mad.
He went back on that because
Okay.
I was looking it up recently, and you can find all Dr. Dre's old shit on Spotify.
Oh, they have a 3D scan of doggy style. That's pretty cool.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
Wow, it's a Snoop Dogg with a dog face
Yeah.
reaching for an ass.
I don't know what everyone was thinking, bro. I'm not paying for some fucking virtual art for the whatever the rights to
Hey,
this.
bro, some of y'all
virtual art.
got a lick hit on y'all, and that is on y'all.
Yeah, man, you got your shit took.
Yeah.
It's kind of tough because people were like, putting their houses on the line and shit. But
That's okay.
Starting-
That's dumb. First of all, to do shit like that. That's
Yeah.
I don't care what the investment is. Don't put the place you sleep on the line.
That's a
Yeah.
crazy thing to do. I promise it's gonna pay off.
Yeah,
We need to take out a second mortgage. This is crazy,
Fucking
dude.
Insane, dude.
That's insane, man. Yeah. But
man.
you never know, man. It's those fucking random things that a few people out there made a lot of fucking money from that stuff.
yeah, but
This
they
is
were
true.
the ones that were controlling it all.
But
And they
even
would
like
pull the rug out on their ass.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think anyone who bought them actually
that much
made
money.
because the people that sold, there wasn't even enough time for them to buy the shit and then sell it again.
I mean, there's
Exactly.
people
They
who
were
were like
holding
able
it.
to buy them and flip them, right? Like people could buy it for like $2,800 and flip it for $3,200. Like there's people who did that and made
Yeah.
decent profits doing it, but that's probably not sustainable anymore at the current market.
It's fucking bizarre, dude.
I think everyone was hoping on those big, like, 75% profits and pullbacks and all that shit. It's like, bro, that is not realistic.
Yeah.
Especially how fast that stuff was moving. We're talking about a 3-year span where shit was going crazy in crypto.
Yeah, people were making like not just AI generated fucking cryptos and
Yeah.
NFTs and all that
And
stuff.
fake
Yeah.
games.
There
People
were
are
a
just
lot of
too much new shit.
Speaking of games, there were a lot of play to earn games, which is like you play to earn a specific crypto made by the company.
Yeah.
So let's say if this company is called Shitcoin, right? And they're
No,
ma-
yeah,
and they, that's an actual one named Shitcoin. But this is just an example. Let's say if this company's called Shitcoin, and they make a game where like you have to press on these little doo-doos and you build the little doo-doo community and like you do all these things, right?
My type of game.
My type of game.
My type of game.
And you get paid in real shitcoin. You get paid in actual shitcoins, like
Yeah.
actual crypto shitcoins, right?
Official shit coins.
Yes, which you can exchange for USD
Yeah.
for US dollars.
Official
So
shit.
people would. I was watching this thing. I think it was on YouTube. People, mostly in other countries, they like became. I wouldn't say addicted to it, but like relying on it for income. When the shitcoin was like doing well, when the shitcoin was trading at like $20 a shitcoin, $20 US dollars, $20 USD per shitcoin, they were like hopping on the game because like hell yeah, and they kept playing and playing and playing, and like obviously like they upped their lifestyle because they could afford more because they were earning more from the shitcoin,
Of course.
and then the shitcoin crashed
Yeah.
when all crypto started crashing, and then the like, shitcoin's worth like 13 cents a shitcoin. And then they're working like
Yeah.
100-hour weeks on just playing the game.
Yeah,
they're playing
bro.
the game for 100 hours a week, and they're
Yeah.
barely making like ends meet. And now they're like trying to afford to pay for the shit that they bought when shitcoin was at a high.
They're gonna be playing shitcoin for the rest of their lives. They're gonna be on that shitcoin, dude.
Do y'all ever feel
Collecting.
bad like for those situations, or do y'all just like shrug it off and be like, the game's a game?
As fucked up as it is, bro. Nah, I don't even know how fucked up it is. It's not that fucked up. I shrug it off. You gotta be some kind of idiot to fucking sell like to invest thousands of dollars in something called shitcoin.
I agree with Omar. Like, how
Yeah.
stupid do you have to be to get just to be that fucking dumb? Like
Yeah.
to lose your money, to lose your time on something like that.
Now you never know. You could get lucky and get a Dogecoin or something like that, and
Yeah.
and Elon Musk endorses it or something. But for the most part, that's like a get rich quick scheme. And to bet everything on something like that is truly, they don't make stupider people.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If you have $5,000 in your bank account and you've got a home and bills and shit, and you're like, I need to invest it because I swear to God, shitcoin is gonna triple within a month.
He
Like,
said they don't make stupider people.
it's about as dumb as you can get, dude. I would never. I would
Oh,
never.
man.
That's crazy talk.
You see, you said it's a get rich quick scheme, bro. And
It's definitely a get rich quick
fucking
scheme.
Jordan
So,
Belfort.
so speaking of stupider people, what happened with Tory Lanez, bro?
Oh,
Wait,
That
so-
was a fucking
so
segue.
is he going to jail for 10 years?
He probably won't do 10 full years, but he'll do like 5.
His sentence is 10 years, though?
Yeah.
For popping a bitch in a foot?
No, it's for 3 felonies.
Describe it.
One was an unregistered weapon
Mm.
in a vehicle, and the other one was an assault of a semi-automatic weapon, and I forgot what the third one was. But 2 of them, I was like, you know what? Hey, you did that shit, bro.
so one's for having the gun, unregistered.
Yeah.
One's
Yes.
for shooting.
in
it.
California, by the way, which is not a game, like
not
they
a
don't
good
play.
place to have guns.
Yeah.
Texas,
Not a
they
good
yeah,
place.
they'll let you.
Yeah.
If you were in Houston, he would have been walking around today.
Yeah.
They
Would've
would have gave
gave
him
you another one.
They would have gave him a medal.
Yeah.
Give him a medal.
Thank God you shot her in the foot.
Thank God. Wait, so he had
She
a
was acting erratic.
You got to get her in
the
line.
stallion was acting erratic. So wait, he shot her with a semi-automatic weapon? I thought it was just like a pistol.
What is
Nah.
a semi-automatic weapon?
It's
Is
like a
Okay,
an
hold on.
M16 or AR-15.
I had it wrong.
so that's bursts.
It was
Or-
Yeah.
assault with a firearm, illegal possession of a firearm, and
Gotcha.
negligent discharge of a gun for shooting the victim.
What did he do? He hit someone before he shot him.
No, he shot somebody.
Oh, so okay, so
He
two
did
of those.
shoot at her.
So
he
one
did
of-
shoot at her.
Shooting someone is 2 charges. It's
Yeah.
like discharging it and it's hurting somebody
Yeah,
and it's possession of.
and
it.
he
So
was
that's
being
the 3
reckless.
charges.
And he was being reckless too.
Hey, look at me.
So did-
He shot like 5 rounds.
Did he fire it in the car or were they in like a house?
Apparently, he shot her in the car, right?
I think he shot her in the car. Then he shot her outside the car and told her to dance.
No.
All right, I think
He
the
shot her
story
in-
is.
Bitch, throw that ass, bitch. Just boom.
Now listen. At first, I thought when I first read 10 years, I was like, that seems a bit steep.
Nah, bro.
But actually, now that we're talking about it again, that seems about right. You fucking shot Meg Thee Stallion
Yeah.
in the foot. That's right. He was in the car with like 2 other people. It was her and I think her friend, and they were in an argument. And then he did tell her to
I'm
like
just
dance
curious-
and shot at her feet, right?
I'm curious
Yeah.
what prompted that. Like what?
You must
like,
be out of your mind.
I know they were like together. Like she was seeing the dude, obviously. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been.
He's probably drunk as hell and probably feeling like
He's probably drunk. And
He
like,
probably
You know
thought
what
like
really
there's
happened?
no.
My man tried to do the double back and leave the party and go back and fuck Kylie. And Meg was like, "No, you stay in your ass with me."
Oh, so Meg was. They were fucking.
Him and Meg?
yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
No
yeah.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was clapping the
Tory
shit
Lanez
out of her.
putting on for the Short Kings.
Bro, Tory Lanez was clapping.
How
he
the
was-
hell that happened?
He was clapping.
It's so sad that we have to involve that in the story.
That he was fucking her.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
it's
it's
a
just
very
it's
important part of the
impressive.
story.
It's
It
impressive
is,
for
but
Tory.
you still shot her. It's
But you did-
impressive.
It's impressive.
Yo, the
It
judge
is.
is like, bro, maybe not 10 years.
Yeah,
you
come
were like
on,
2.
man.
He's
He
like, you were
clapped.
fucking her? All right. He goes
Yo, dap me up, bro.
He daps him up. Yeah. He's free to go.
He's free to, guy's free to go. He's a good guy in my book.
What are you kidding me? You hear what he said? Under oath. They hereby yeah, fucking no, but
I
that's,
promise I was in that pussy.
Say-
that's
damn.
out of control, bro. That is extremely
So
dangerous.
Gio, you think there was trouble in paradise? You think he was trying to clap Kylie?
Yo, my man was trying to do the double back. I have not been in that situation, but he was trying to leave the party, drop his girl off, and go fuck somebody else.
If he would have fucked Kylie Jenner, that would have been crazy too.
Who's to say
Fucking
he
Meg Thee
hasn't?
Stallion and Kylie Jenner at the same time.
Who's to say he hasn't?
That's true.
they've
Who knows
probably
who's fucking who? Yeah.
They've probably all been
Yeah.
around. All the people in Hollywood, bro. They've probably all like fucked each
Yeah.
other. All the rappers have fucked all the bitches we think are bad. They've probably fucked all those fucking.
I don't know about. I wouldn't go that far, but
all the like rap centric bitches. I don't see like
who's a rap centric bitch?
I don't like fucking
Uh,
Ice Spice. Fucking.
I don't think Ice
you
Spice
know.
getting ran through, but I think
She's not getting rented, but she's getting fucked by like the dudes and the fucking top rappers. I'm 100% sure. She's
don't know.
fucking or fucked at least a few of them.
I don't know.
Don't
you
tell
never
me
know.
she has.
You never know.
Come
I
on,
mean-
man.
Oh, yeah, damn. That's. Have you ever thought about like fucking somebody and the work you have to put into fucking somebody? That's
Not-
a lot
not-
of effort
but
to
not-
put into a
not when
star.
you're- But not when you're that
Now, if I'm
famous.
Drake, it's easy.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that-
When you're
That's like a
when
Tuesday afternoon for me.
When you're
Yeah.
that famous, you don't have to do shit, bro.
But
Yeah.
if I'm like, I don't know, give me like somebody. If I'm Tory Lanez, that's a lot of work.
that
I
is a
gotta,
lot of
like-
work for Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, he still has his fame. He's not as big as he was.
He's probably huge in Canada. Isn't
Oh,
he?
he's a star in Canada.
Isn't he Canadian? Yeah, he's huge over there.
He's Canadian.
Yeah. I
That's another thing, bro. He did all this shit in another country where
Fucking
you're not
idiot.
from.
Oh, he's stupid as fuck.
damn.
That's why I'm saying, bro. We should not be trying to defend this man, bro.
I mean, I was never
no
a
one
Tory
defended
Lanez
him.
fan.
I know,
never.
I'm not saying y'all were, but I know people closely that are like, nah, bro, you
Defending-
shouldn't be going to jail.
Defending them with their life.
Yeah.
Well, because to be fair, I thought 10 years was a bit steep when I first saw it, but
Hell no.
Dude, it was not an accident. he clearly shot her on purpose.
I kind of forgot about the whole story. I forgot what really happened. It had been so fucking long. That's true.
It's a wild ass story.
That's a crazy thing to do. You got to go to jail, bro. You got to go to jail for a long time.
Yeah.
You're going to the slammer, bud.
Damn, so do you think she still has the same movement in her foot?
Oh yeah, she's fine.
You think it completely healed?
Yeah.
To get popped in the foot, though, that's such a small space.
But
Like,
she didn't. I don't think she got fully popped in the
Like,
foot.
grazed her
I think she
shit?
had it was damages and shit like that. Like the
damages to her foot.
damages to her toes.
Because the man she was fucking shot her foot.
Oh, if
told
you would
her-
have popped one of her toes off and it
told
was
her
gone
to dance.
forever?
Oh
Bro.
my god.
She could never dance again.
Bro, if
No, she wouldn't.
okay, if
That's the
let's-
real tragedy.
If he would have let it off on accident, bro, to shoot at somebody, what I'm saying is to shoot at somebody's feet and tell them to dance, that is so out of control, bro.
It's crazy.
That is so fucking
insane.
out of control.
that is
dude.
insane.
If I was her, yeah, I would have done as much as I could to that motherfucker.
and what's crazy
That's
is
why she didn't feel any remorse.
she didn't even take him to court. The state did.
I thought
That's
she
the even wilder
Yeah,
shit.
she didn't
was
press
like-
anything.
No.
I think she was
wow.
like, she just wanted to be like, I want to be private about it. Like, I don't want to talk about it. I want to move on or some shit. It's like,
I would have been pretty
I
heated, to be honest, if I was
guess,
Meg Thee Stallion. Fuck
yeah,
you, Tory
I'm
Lanez.
taking your ass
Tory
to
Lanez, fuck you.
court.
I love
Yeah.
you, Megan. I was always on your side. I was in group chats fighting over you, getting yelled at
They
by
told me-
other balding men.
They told me I was a madman,
Balding
Megan.
man.
They told me I was
They
crazy.
told me I was crazy.
They told me I was a fool.
They told me I was looking for a waifu
for defending your honor.
Yeah.
for defending your honor.
Nah, Meg Thee Stallion's a sweetheart, dude. She deserves nothing but the best, I
Yeah.
think, right?
Yeah,
I've never
man.
seen anything bad about Meg Thee Stallion.
She's
That man
Unlike
tried to take
Lizzo.
away. He tried to
like
just
Lizzo.
like Lizzo.
Liz, oh Jesus.
She's being a bad girl.
Man, Tori tried to take away Megan's dancing ability for the rest of her life, man.
Oh my
That would
sh-
have been a travesty.
Imagine you would have shot her ass cheek off.
Oh my god.
Shot a portion of her ass cheek off.
Imagine he like grazes her spine or some shit, and then she's paralyzed from the waist down.
No, that
The stallion is in a wheelchair now.
would have been a
The
lot
stallion's in a
darker.
wheelchair.
That would have been.
Don't worry, baby. I'll get it to work.
Bro, could you imagine if, that night he fucking paralyzed Meg Thee Stallion or accidentally killed her or something?
For real.
That would have been. Bro, that would have been a crazy,
That would have been
crazy
insane.
story.
Bro, Meg would have been a new Tupac.
Nah, she wouldn't be
They
dead.
popped her, bro.
She'd be alive.
They popped her ass.
No, if he accidentally
Oh,
killed
you said
her.
if
Let's say he
killed
shot her on an
Oh, if
accident.
he killed her, she would have 100% been the new
If he
Tupac.
paralyzed-
That's why
that
he
would've
has
been
to go
horrible,
to,
too.
That's why he has to go to jail, bro. It's
That's
too
a
many
good point.
possibilities.
That's a good point. Yeah, like he
Yeah.
could have like he was aiming at her feet, sure, right? Like he wasn't trying to kill her, but
Yeah.
he could have just as easily done so if it ricocheted and just hits her like in the pussy or in the heart or something.
Right in the clit, dude.
Right in the clit.
Fucking
Yeah.
knocked her clit off. dude.
In the fucking moneymaker.
Hit her right in the nipple.
Right in the moneymaker.
Not
In the nipple.
toss one of her nipples off or something, dude. Oh my gosh, that would have been bad. That would have been bad
man.
stuff.
Man, lock that thug up.
Yeah.
Get him off the streets.
Gio, you're speaking like a Fox News
Get
anchor
him off
right
the
now.
streets.
You said lock that thug up.
Get that thug out of here.
Lock that
Tory
Canadian-
Lanez.
lock that immigrant thug up. That's what Gio. That's what
He is
Gio
not a
said.
class
He
act.
is an immigrant, that's true.
Yeah,
He's from
he's an
Canada.
immigrant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was an
It's
alien.
an illegal alien, dude. It's fucking Tory Lanez.
Illegal alien.
Who is that? That's an illegal alien Tory Lanez, dude.
God, that's so funny.
That's hilarious, man.
Oh, man.
Dude, I saw like a... Oh, well, I was going to say something else, but it doesn't matter. It was about King Batch.
What
Oh,
about
my
him?
God.
He,
Divine
you saw,
guy?
you saw
What'd he
the...
do?
He did a... Well, it has something to do with the Alabama boat fight. He tried to make a meme where he took his hat off and threw it in the air, right? And he was like, that's like a call to like fighting. So like it'd be him and get in an argument with somebody, and then like a bunch of black dudes would pull up and help him out, right? Like to
Yo,
defend
man.
him
Yeah.
when he throws the hat in the air because he's like, that's a symbol. And everyone was talking hot shit about him, and I kind of felt bad. I don't know why I thought about that randomly,
They're
but
saying he's corny as shit.
they're saying he's
bro.
corny as shit. And he's
He
washed
is.
up and like
He
stop.
needs to retire.
Nah, bro, I don't like it. Like
Nah, he is corny.
it
Bro.
wasn't that bad of a video. It was a normal video. I like King Batch out of all of them. Out of all the Vine people, King Batch was one of my favorites. Even
Out
though
of
he
that
sold
group,
out. Yeah,
Out of that group of people.
he
yeah.
sold out a little bit, but I still liked it.
The only one I liked is the one who made the show Abbott Elementary.
Oh,
She's not even in their group. She's
wasn't
just
in
a
their
separate
Quinta,
Vine shit.
Quinta Brunson.
Quinta
Yeah.
Brunson.
That's the only Vine person I think I fuck with.
that is such a
King
good
Batch-
show.
And I like the Danny Lopriori guy. I like.
Oh, I like him. I like him.
Who else?
There's
That's pretty much it.
I'll never forget
Casey
the night.
Fry was alright.
Yeah, Casey Fry's all right. The night that Danny LaProyer got drunk and he started like imitating all the other Viners and shit, that was pretty funny.
Dude, they talk
Yeah,
about
it's
that sometimes in their podcasts, and I don't
Yeah.
remember that.
I remember that vividly.
Yeah.
I remember that night very vividly.
Apparently, a lot of people were mad. Apparently, King Batch was like
You
hitting
did?
his brother up. I was like, "Hey, give me your brother's phone number." He went to like get in an argument with him on the phone.
That's
They were
so
heated,
funny.
bro, because he was
Yeah.
making fun of them for like a good 24 hours.
Yeah, he was
And it was
man.
spot
He
on.
was like a really good viner, bro. He
Yeah.
was perfect for that platform, man.
Who, Danny or King
Yeah.
Batch?
No, Danny.
Yeah, he
Oh
was.
my god, King Batch was never funny.
King
to
Batch
me.
was though. All his videos were always they were corny, bro.
Hold on, bro.
Hold on.
He just had bad
One
bitches.
spoonful of ice, one spoonful of cereal, and he pulls out the giant spoon. He pulls out the big old spoon and he makes a smirking face. That's a pretty good one.
Like, it's just so corny, bro.
Some of those are pretty bad though. I saw one, a horrendous one. It was a white girl and an Asian girl. And,
Oh my god,
bro, one of them was holding fried chicken, the other one was holding watermelon. And King Batch and the swole dude runs up to him. And they grab the chicken and the watermelon. They run away and they're like, "Help! Our chicken and watermelon!" And that was it. It was 6 seconds. And I was
Yeah.
like, "That's horrible. That's actually kind of horrible."
Wait, so like I feel like even though TikTok has filled the short form video void that Vine kind of left, it's not the same. Like Vine
it's very different.
is very different. Vine had this thing where like because it was legit limited to 6 seconds, like there was no bullshit. Like you could only do 6 seconds. There's no in between, right? You
Yeah.
could do shorter, but I mean, what are you gonna do in 1 second? But because it was only 6 seconds, it had a very specific format
Yeah.
that people would have to be really creative and make something really funny, like last within those 6 seconds.
I do think TikTok is a better app and a better community.
Yes,
For sure.
Better app, yes. But
Yeah.
I think I preferred the content on Vine.
Really?
Yes, I think it was funnier.
It was so quick. Sometimes
Yes.
I
Yeah.
don't want to watch a 2-minute TikTok about their whole long joke that they're doing, you know?
I think that the thing about TikTok that I like a lot is there's a lot of context on TikTok and like random shit that's just funny over a longer period of time.
Yeah, I agree.
You can't make a lot of repeat jokes on Vine that's still funny.
You could
That's
make
true.
some pretty good obscure jokes on TikTok. On
Exactly.
Vine, the obscure jokes were extremely obscure because it's 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So you have like 6 frames of something, and that's it.
Yeah,
that's
you
the
gotta,
end of the video.
You gotta hit people fast and you gotta hit them in the face with it.
Yeah, exactly. And be loud.
Yeah.
They would always scream and shit at the beginning.
Yeah.
Fucking Jake Paul just screaming at me.
Oh my
About to
gosh. There's
fucking
some real
slam his brother.
creepos that were on Vine, dude. I wonder where they are now. Remember the yes, the kid who gets hit in the head with the basketball?
Oh yeah.
I wonder where those kids are now.
I forgot about that kid.
I think my favorite one is the fucking not Lil Terrio, but when they were at somebody went to a Popeyes and there's a little black kid who looks like Lil Terrio.
Yeah.
And they're like, dance, Lil Terrio, dance. It's a fucking and this little black kid's looking at him.
I felt bad for him though.
he's just holding a cup.
Yeah, he didn't deserve that.
You know what happened?
It's probably so embarrassing.
Now that kid is sponsored by Popeyes.
Yeah.
Let's go. That makes me happy for
Legitimately,
him.
That was a great
He
idea,
is
bro.
sponsored by Popeyes. His family makes money off of it.
Damn.
I think he has like a drink named after him and like a menu item or something like
I think
that.
he did have. He had
What's
like a
his
meal,
name?
I think, or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, like a meal.
He looks like a Benjamin. Is he a Benjamin?
He
I don't
looks
know
like
what
a
his name is.
Benjamin.
He looks like a Benjamin.
Isn't that fucking nuts though? Like how that's smart on on Popeyes' like corporate fucking side.
What's even wilder is that they didn't just get Terrio.
I know because Terrio
Terrio
wasn't like
has a high price tag, dude.
He probably
Terrio
does
has
have
a
a
high price tag.
Terrio won't show up unless it's 6 figures.
Hey man, look, Walmart got rid of McDonald's for a reason.
If anything, this kid, in my opinion, made it bigger than Terrio because he became
my
the
God.
meme.
Yeah.
Terrio was fucking ripped.
Terrio's ripped now?
Yeah.
That makes me happy.
What the fuck?
I got to see a picture of Terrio.
Terrio's in shape. Oh, well, he's like in shape where he was. You know, he used to be bigger.
Oh, he's losing. He's gonna have to get the
He's got to
surgery.
lose
Let
the.
me see.
Yeah, he's got to lose the chubby.
He's got the extra
Dang.
skin.
Yeah.
Good for
Terrio.
him.
Hey man, that's a good note to end on. That's a very positive.
Shout out
note
Lil
to-
Terrio,
Shout
man.
out Terrio,
Lil
dude.
man.
I'm about to follow Lil
What's
Terrio.
Terrio's thing?
Keep getting in shape, Lil Terrio.
Go Terrio, go Terrio,
Ooh,
go.
Terrio,
kill
go,
him.
Terrio, go. Oh, kill him.
Ooh,
That's
kill-
what it is.
Ooh,
Ooh,
kill him.
Kill him. Yeah.
Kill him, Terrio. Kill them all, Terrio.
All right. Take care, guys.
My God.
Bye.
I don't know how to fuck it in this.
Catch Terrio.
I'm just playing Kill him, Terrio. Kill them all.
Kill him. Watch me. Watch me.
Yo, that was hilarious.
Now watch me doing my dance. No, wait.
No, that's